Excelentíssimo Sr. Ministro de Estado e dos Negócios Estrangeiros, Paulo Rangel, caro Vice-Presidente da Câmara Municipal de Cascais, Nuno Piteira Lopes, caro Presidente do Conselho da Diáspora, António Calçada de Sá, caros embaixadores, caros convidados, caros amigos, meus senhores e minhas senhoras, antes de mais, se me permitem, vou-vos dar as boas-vindas em português. Bem-vindos à nova SBE e vou agora mudar para inglês. It is my enormous pleasure to welcome you all to Nova School of Business and Economics and to the EurAfrican Forum 2025. This time focused on the topic of transforming tomorrow, bridging global partnerships to meet the 2063 agenda. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we open this year's forum, a forum that continues to grow. I understand this is the biggest ever, in relevance, in ambition and collective power. Let me begin by recognizing the shared history that binds our two continents. Europe and Africa are connected by more than proximity. We are bound by people, by trade, by culture, by opportunity, and yes, by a shared future that is being written now. I was myself born in Africa, not in the Portuguese-speaking Africa, but in Bangui, Central African Republic. That's why today's event is so dear to me. But the agenda of 2063 is a vision of an Africa that is prosperous, integrated and led by its people, grounded in the values of inclusive growth and sustainable development. But success of the agenda does not rest on Africa alone. It rests on all of us. We here at Nova SBE are committed with this agenda. Africa and cooperation between Africa and Europe is at the top of our priorities. Let me talk briefly about our school. We are a quite international school. To give you an idea, we have about 6,500 degree students, plus another 10,000 executive education students. But if we focus on the degree students, our population, the total population, is about 55% international. If we just talk about the master students, then the percentage of international students is 73%. We have on campus students from over 100 nationalities. We have a majority of European students. We have, well, a few Germans on campus, to be more precise. We have 1,441 Germans, around 600 Italians, 200 French, and so on. We have many people from the different parts of Africa. Of course, we still have space to grow our African contingent here at our school. So, quite international school, and why are we so international? Well, I think the main reason why we have demand, we have applicants from so many parts of the world, is the fact that our programs are doing quite well internationally. Just briefly speaking, two of our programs are now top 10, and this was known. Top 10 in the world. For instance, the two biggest programs are the Master in Finance, which is now number 6 in the world according to the Financial Times. Our Master in Management, the biggest program that we have here on campus, is number 8 in the world according again to the Financial Times. Just yesterday, we got our best ranking ever. I'm very happy to share that our program on hospitality and customer experience, which was ranked number 6 in the world since yesterday, is now ranked number 1 in the world. Thank you. Yeah, historically speaking, Cornell University used to be number 1, but that's history now. So very proud to tell you about, of course, the results from our school and to tell you about our international DNA. So the school is quite international, but of course that means that collaboration and cooperation with continents like Africa is super important to us. That's why a few years ago we actually created here a knowledge center, a research center that is focused on the topics of Africa, the so-called Nova Africa Knowledge Center. That's why a few years ago, and for the first time in the history of this university, we actually decided to create a campus outside here, outside Lisbon. Not just, well, the big universities, of course, not just in Carcavelos, but also in Lisbon. And we as you may know, have now a campus in Cairo, in Egypt, apart from a big operation in Luanda. We also have many, and when I say many, is over 100 partnerships with institutions across Africa. So I will not mention them all, of course. Again, that's why it's so important for a school like ours, a very international school, to welcome an event like this, to welcome the speakers, the panelists, the participants that are here, who travel from so far away to be here and tomorrow at this event. But let's do more than just a gathering of good intentions. What we know is that many times we meet in forums like this and we say wonderful things and nothing happens afterwards. Let's try to do more than that. Let's make this forum a catalyst for concrete action. Partnerships that launch new startups, create green jobs, collaborations among universities that accelerate infrastructure, improve health systems, and connect young minds across continents. Count on us, count on Nova SBE for this dialogue. Together, let us transform tomorrow. We don't need to wait for 2063. We don't need to wait 38 years. We can start today, here in this room. Your presence, your contributions are invaluable. And I also want to thank the organizers and sponsors for the support to this event. Without them, obviously, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you so much for choosing Nova once again for this wonderful event. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. Welcome to Nova SBE. Welcome to EurAfrican Forum. Let's make the most from this forum. Thank you so much.